Hi everyone, it's Annalisa from In the Hidden Kingdom and welcome to my channel. So, how do you really know that you met your divine masculine, or could it be simply a soulmate? There are definite signs that would indicate you're in a twin flame connection. And one of those signs would be that bubble love phase that you go through. Now, everyone's bubble love phase may look a little different, and some will be more intense than others. But there is a romantic attraction with your divine masculine, and there is an unconditional love that you feel for this person, and you don't even realize why and what is going on, because you may have only been with your person for a few days, a few weeks, or just a few months. And there is this unconditional love that you feel for this person going through what is labeled as the bubble love phase. So that is one indicator. Another indicator would be that you're going through the dark night of the soul, where nothing in your life makes sense any longer. You are questioning everything about your life, your job, perhaps where you live, your circle of friends, your relationship with your families. So nothing makes sense and things start to crumble. Your life is now being turned upside down, and you are having emotions of confusion, emotions of anger, frustration, anxiety, even depression. All of this is part of what happens in the dark night of the soul, which is just a terminology and phrase that helps explain the chaos that is happening in your life, and you don't understand what is happening, which is all very typical of a twin flame connection. Another indication that you are on this journey is having the addictive energy, the obsessive thoughts for your divine masculine, going through social media, checking to see what they are doing, driving by their house, so forth and so forth, right? Getting tarot card readings, right? All of that is addictive energy, and you can't get them out of your thoughts, no matter the time frame. And typically with a normal soulmate relationship, after 3, 6 months, or even 9 months, a year, you pretty much forgot about the person when you're in separation. But with a twin flame, you never forget. The thoughts and emotions are there. And yes, in the beginning, there definitely is obsessiveness and addictive energy. But as you go further in this journey, you learn that this journey isn't about your divine masculine, right? It is actually about you. And then the addictive energy starts to subside and you begin doing the inner work. And another indication that you met your divine masculine is that you are going through a spiritual awakening. You are questioning all your other beliefs, perhaps, and you're drawn to the metaphysical. You might be drawn to tarot cards, or you might be drawn to oracle cards, or crystals, or some form of healing, or energy healing, or numerology, or any astrological concept. So all of this is part of the metaphysical, and even reading spiritual books, which you never ever read before, right? So all of this is part of an awakening that you're having with meeting your divine masculine. Now, you must take into consideration as well, as someone having a typical spiritual awakening, which is not a twin flame awakening, you will also go through the dark night of the soul. You will also be inspired by spirituality, and also reading books and tarot cards and oracle cards and such. So that also occurs in a normal spiritual awakening as well as the dark night of the soul. So all of this is very typical. But what isn't typical is meeting another person, which gives you that addictive energy. So that certainly is a strong indication that you are on this connection with the addictive energy. And your divine masculine is reflecting back to you areas to work on, to do the inner work, right? So your divine masculine, the person that you met, is going to have all your core wounds that have been suppressed come up to surface, right? So all of that is going to happen, and your divine masculine will continue to be that mirror for you and have you look at yourself and push you to do the inner work, because you will have triggers, and those triggers are happening for you so you can continue doing all that inner work to release the layers of the ego, right? Ego death certainly is part of the spiritual awakening, and letting go of all those lower energies that has been holding you back, which includes fear. Your divine masculine is in fact your mirror, continually reflecting back to you areas that have not quite been resolved yet. And all of this is lessons for the divine feminine to learn, right? So all of this you're going through so you can step into your truest version of yourself. And of course, there is that inner knowing. You just know that you met someone unlike anyone else before. So your soul knows that this person is not just a soulmate or a high-level soulmate, but this person is in fact your exact vibration, exact frequency, exact soul signature, which is your twin flame, which is your divine masculine. So there is just a knowing that this person came into your life to help you awaken to your truth, to help you do that inner work, to come back to what? To come back to love, to come back to not just love, but unconditional love, to love that the divine has for you, to divine love, not only to continue loving your divine masculine unconditionally, but loving others unconditionally, which also then helps heal the vibration of the planet, because we are in a new earth where many, many are awakening at this time, not only through a twin flame awakening, but also a normal spiritual awakening. And of course, all of that is going to look different for each unique individual. So absolutely having these signs of addictive energy, dark night of the soul, a spiritual awakening, ego death, and then just that inner knowing, right? You just know that you met this person that is going to change your entire life. And none of this is easy. None of this is a piece of cake or a walk in the park, is it? All of this is quite a journey and is happening for your highest good. So divine feminines, continue to bring all the energy back to yourself. And I am reoffering my Detox the Energy workshop, which goes through all areas that you need to really let go of and do the inner work, which will help you to detox the energy and pull your energy back to yourself. So continue to do the inner work when you do get triggered. All of that is signs for you to continue to go a little bit deeper. I do want to mention that all the inner work that you're doing and the healing is going to help your mind, right? However, I do want to mention that this journey is a journey of the soul, right? And your soul has no wounds. Your soul is whole and complete exactly the way it is. Your soul does not judge whether something is good or bad, right? It's only the mind that sees duality of things being good or bad, behaviors being good or bad, the light and the dark, where the soul does not see any of that. The soul just is. It is just your consciousness, your awareness, right? Your higher self. So acknowledging that you are whole and complete. Soul needs no healing whatsoever. It is only the mind that feels the need to heal. And the body, of course, may have distress and physical ascension symptoms. As you continue to go forward on this journey, you certainly will have ascension symptoms, which is all part of the twin flame connection. So I hope this helps. If you need more help, feel free to check out my website, inthehiddenkingdom.com. Sending you all so much love.